Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Pisces weekly money and career reading from July 7th to the 13th, 2025. Pisces, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Pisces weekly money and career, July 7th to the 13th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comments section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of July. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound. And let's get started. We're going to dive right into tarot, see what the message is, what we need to know for this week. Money and career, July 7th to the 13th. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? What are the messages here for the sign of Pisces for money and career? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Five of Cups, There's a sudden impulse there. Let's see where this is going, or something is rapidly, or you have some sort of impatience on something. Five of Cups in the middle here. There's a disappointment, but you have the support of your friends, or the support of your coworkers, or the support of, people are supporting you. But so King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, a boss, someone you're working with, someone important, someone powerful, confident. If it's not someone you're working with, you have the Knight of Swords. You're going from the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords, which tells me that you're impulsive, you're reactive, you're impatient, you want things to be done yesterday. There's that sudden impulse. If that's not you, that is this King of Wands, that boss or that person that needs things to be done yesterday, that wants everyone to accelerate the pace. You're sort of disappointed. And then we have the King of Swords, seeing the truth, finding clarity, no BS, needing to have a clear conversation, understand what's going on. You're not going to take any nonsense. So this is either you, or there are a bunch of people you're working with that need to have clarity on something and are not going to take no for an answer. All right, let's see. But it feels like you're disappointed. So why are you disappointed? Because you don't have the support of the people around you, or you do have the support? Let's see. Let's see where this is going. Okay, so we have Page of Cups and, no, yes, okay. Page of Cups and King of Swords. There's an offer there. There's a new idea, a fresh new idea. And again, the Knight to the Queen to the King of Swords. Trusting your authority. You go from reactive, impulsive, and impatient to, okay, let's have this conversation. Let's clear the air. Let's get the truth out. Let's put out what we need to know. And then regaining authority on the subject. Interesting. You do have this idea that you're starting, or this creative idea, or you're excited about a new job, new idea. It's fresh. So you have to clear the way before you start this new idea, job, business. Let's see what we have. Seems like it's a lot of swords, so needing to understand, to get the truth, to get to the bottom of the truth, for everyone to be honest in this subject and see what's going on. King of Pentacles, another person there, or you being in your authority and in this business opportunity, right? Finding or disappointed in the business opportunity. Oh, there's a lot of people here, a lot going on. You can be working with multiple people. There are multiple people that have responsibilities here, or assets, or that lead the way. The King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Goodness, there's a lot of people involved here. All right, let's keep going. I was trying to get a little more information besides a lot of people involved. Here we have the King of Pentacles, which is someone that's someone that knows how to transform an opportunity into success, and knows how to make money, knows how to make business deals. There's the trigger there. So something's triggering you, since you're disappointed, and it's triggering you from something from the past jobs, past situations, past doubts, past failures or decisions you made, or with your family, siblings, energies, emotions, whatever it is, it's bringing back up something. This disappointment, or maybe disappointment in people not supporting you, or the people that thought we're going to be there for you or not, that is triggering you in this Six of Cups. I feel like this is something that either you needed financial help from in the past from family, or help, or there's an inheritance, or there's money involved from your family, or you're disappointed that they're not supporting you, they're not helping you, or they didn't help you in the past. And I think you are choosing simplicity over power and money, or simplicity over luxury. That's where you stand, or maybe that's where they stand and you're disagreeing. But Ace of Cups, it's a new opportunity, and not just profit, but joy. The joy of being in the right job, or working with these people, or working on this subject, or creating, right? With this Page of Cups, it's exciting. Yet to get there, you do have to clear the way. Goodness, between the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, right? There's something, or sometimes here with this Knight of Swords, you're acting too quickly, right? It can be reckless, it can be too hastily, right? But just be bold, but not reckless. And the King of Wands is bold. They dare to be different. They don't care what other people think. They know what can get in their way. So you are moving forward, yet, between the Knight and the Queen, you're smart. You're making a decision with clarity, or you're very clear on where you stand and having those harsh conversations. And you're able to, because you have this emotional trigger, you're able to detach yourself from the emotions and make this business or financial decision or job decision without getting overwhelmed from past situation and from your family that's not supporting you, or the disappointment here regarding this business or this opportunity where they're not there. They're not there for you, or they weren't there for you in the past. So you're all about the facts, and that's where you stand. Forget about the emotions. because these decisions have to be factual on the money, on the business, on your job, what you need to know. You can't get overwhelmed on this because your family didn't support you in the past or something like that, right? And so then we move on to the king, where you are mastering, right? It becomes very logical for you and fair. And I feel like you're very disciplined with money. You're taking leadership or financial leadership or legal matters or a consulting role, or you have these really strong ethics and responsibilities. And if that is not you, that is someone around you that is working with responsibility and fairness and, and ethics. Very disciplined. And then we have the King of Pentacles, which I really think that you have numerous people around you, business people, people you're working with, people with responsibilities, right? That are professional, that have experience, that are, experienced business people, or just experienced in your field, whatever this field is. Comment down below, Pisces. Remember that these are collective readings, collective energies, and this is a community that comes together to empower each other to move forward, to make decisions, to find solace, calm, inspiration, success, to manifest in, to find clarity, whatever it is, right? Comment down below. Let me know what your mindset, what you're going through, if you connect with this reading. And so here with this King of Pentacles, there's the success in the investment, or there's the success in the business or in the job, taking leadership. There's abundance there. But I feel like, again, you have this trigger of the people not supporting you. All right, let's see. Let's just continue. Why do we have the Five of Cups? We're not going to dwell on it. Just put one card on the Five of Cups. And then we will go to the Ace of Cups, see what is coming in, what this joy of this new beginning, of this new job, or something very creative, because we have the Page of Cups. So Five of Cups first. What is this disappointment? Why do we have this Five of Cups, this Three of Cups, this Six of Cups? What is this cups? Those are your emotions. And, what has happened in the past and how you feel about those decisions, or how people showed up or not. It feels like family. It feels like, it feels like family. If it's not family, these are people you're close to or were very close to in your past. All right, Five of Cups. What is the Five of Cups all about for Pisces, please? Thank you. Wow, okay. So yeah, you're disconnected. You're disengaging with those energies for your own freedom, independence. You don't want to be judged anymore. You don't want to be part of those obligations anymore. So now you're moving on to your own adventure to go out and discover the world and discover something new and work on something new, trusting yourself to take this new job, to work on a new subject, to work with new people. It's out of your comfort zone, but you're ready to do it, and you need this. You need this freedom. Yes, you've manifested this. It's time to move on. It's time to move into this new energy. And it's time to align with these people, with this job. Like your experience, your knowledge, everything you've done up to now has brought you to this point to meet these people, to work with these people, to start this new adventure with this company, or to start your own business adventure, or to be part of this team, or even to get into this school. This is something creative. This is something you've worked hard on. And your discipline is paying off. Now it's time to transform. You have everything you need now. So if you've doubted yourself before, or you felt you didn't have enough experience, or you didn't have the right diplomas, or you weren't quite sure you could be part of this new team, business, job, company, now you can. It's fair, it's square, you have the justice, you're going to find balance. But before that, yes, you're addressing the issues you need to address with your family or with whatever happened in the past, clearing the way of those facts, because it's stirring emotions within you. But what is stirring emotions within you, within the past, with your family, whatever it is a fact that happened. It's not about who said what or how they made you feel or how you might have felt bullied or how you felt, they disrespected you. No, it's not emotional. It is a fact. So what happened? Did the deal not go through? Or did the job, right? Did the deal not go through? Did the business not go through? Or something like that. There's a disappointment there that things didn't develop the way you wanted to. Or did you not get help financially from your family? Were you expecting support, inheritance, or financial support from someone? Or maybe it's financial support from the bank. Or did you not get the documents? Or did you not get the contract? Was it not signed? Right? These are facts. These are things that didn't happen, not words that were said that have affected you, if that makes sense, right? So here you are, justice is chiming in. So now justice is saying, all right, I got you back. I got this. We're going to make a decision. We're going to bring back balance now that you've addressed the issue. Now that the cat is out of the bag, now we can move forward, right? Everything's back in balance. That's when justice chimes in, when things are off kilter, when things are not available or not feasible, or this is not a viable a viable direction, job, idea, business deal, whatever, right? And so justice is there to say, okay, now, as opposed to the past, now is time. Now you have everything you need. Now you have all the tools, right? So adapt to your environment and go on this new adventure and try it again. Or if it's not again, now you're prepared and now you're in control and now you've sort of cleaned your space and you can start on a healthier foundation. But it's also about your freedom, your independence, to do your own thing, to make your own choices and not to be bogged down by family or family obligations or certain obligations that sort of blocked you in being you and being able to take responsibilities or to make these choices to go on a new career adventure, right? With the Fool. It's time. It's time to be independent. All right. 3 major arcana in a row. Because you're disconnecting, right? You don't want to deal with them anymore. You're not interested in their offer anymore. It's not enough for you. You need bigger and better, and you need to go off and do your own thing. And I think that this next adventure, that is where you're going to find your balance. One more card, please, on the Justice, or on the Ace of Cups. So now what are we starting? It's creative. You're going to be part of a creative project. And if it's not a creative project, business, job, you're the creative one out of the bunch, right? Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups all about? For Pisces. I don't know if I'm taking these, but I'm definitely taking... Yes, you're going to learn. It's a learning curve. Excited to train, to learn, to take classes, whatever. It's new. It's new with the Fool. You are really going on a new path and trusting yourself to go out for that adventure. Again, out of your comfort zone. You don't quite have clarity yet, but you have clarity on the facts that, that have really blocked you or made you quite emotional, right? Here we have learning new, disconnecting again from them or from the preceding energy, and moving forward. Committed, yeah, they're disappointed in them. They weren't there for you, they didn't support you, whatever it is, right? Yeah, you can't trust them anymore. But now, action forward. Take your time, step by step. This is going to be slower, but you are committed. You are committed to move forward on this, planning, organizing, strategizing. You're very precise in your movement forward, but it's going to take time. Again, authority, clarity, clear choice, and the star. Beautiful. So you're moving into something smoother, calmer, trusting yourself to transform these elements, to transform this job. The star is positive messages, and positive messages that everything is going to be okay as you manifest and move forward into a different energy. Understanding that this time around, you have to trust yourself and trust your environment, which I understand, because in the past, now you realize you can't trust them. They're not supporting you. They disappointed you, whether it's family, friends, coworkers, whoever it is. Comment down below. This is, with the star card, there's hope, right? And there's really healing. And this is a real, again, this real positive shift moving forward. So creativity is favored, investments, dreams, whatever it is, faith returns, and this is the moment where things become exciting again. It's time to be creative. It's time to be part of this. And it's time to get out of the emotional effect of your family or the support system or whoever you thought was going to be there for you that wasn't. It's time to get out of that. All right, one more card on this star, please. One more card on the star. One more card on the star for Pisces, please. Or no, maybe not. Yes, thank you. Okay, well, there we go. There's the toxic. There's the toxic ties, and maybe you're tied to a contract. You feel manipulated, or you feel stuck in the same pattern, not being able to get out of there. Again, a question of control, someone controlling the narrative, a boss, a family person, or whatever. Someone has been controlling the energies or have been very controlling. And if it's not someone, you are very much in control of that same pattern, that same hamster wheel you've been in. So this can be bound to a contract or bound to a certain job, but that you feel they're not really supporting you anymore. But you feel like, you've always been in that, and so that's what you know. But at the same time, you understand that it's not giving anymore. And 2 times we just went full circle. 2 times the Knight of Pentacles telling me that you're fine. You'll move slowly, step by step, and take on this new adventure. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road for Pisces. Weekly money and career, July 7th to the 13th, 2025, for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. The Devil again. We're not going to rehash that. Stepping away. There we go. Stepping away from your comfort zone almost, right? Stepping away from something that was very comfortable but no longer serving you, or you have to leave maybe people behind, coworkers, people that you very much enjoyed working with, and that this is a job you really loved, or but it's there's when I put it in the past, because if you're stepping away from something comfortable or something that you have been used to and just sticking around and doing it that way. Sometimes we realize that we were bound to certain energies, and it's not the first time I say that with Pisces, where you get into a routine and you get into a job, whether it serves you or not. It's something that you've always done and you've always worked with those people, when things start getting a little vinegary, right, turning a little vinegary, you're like, okay, but I've been with them for a really long time and I'm used to them, and okay, well, they're very controlling, or it's manipulative, or I'm not making enough money, or they're not supporting me anymore and I'm not making enough, but you know what, I'm used to this and I'm comfortable with this and I'm going to stick around. There we go. Again, the Fool. Again, the Fool. And I feel like there's a lot of, if it's not competition, there is ego power there. People are all in it for themselves. So whether we come back to money from family or support you're trying to get from family, or whoever you're trying to get that support from that you have been disappointed in, we have this five of swords, right? Knowing that this is a conflict over money, or self-interest over fairness. And we do have, remember, we have the Justice, bringing back fairness in a conflict, family conflict, or business conflict, money conflict, with whoever it is, with your boss, with your family, with banks, with the law, or with your coworkers, or this dynamic within your job. This is it's office politics, maybe, right? There's a partner there, or there's someone there. So maybe this is with your partner. Maybe it can be with a business partner, or it can be with a friend, or someone you relied upon that you thought, was going to support you. Whatever it is, here's the Fool. You're going to move on to something bigger and better. At least you're authorizing yourself, right, to move forward, and move forward with an open heart. Embracing the unknown, right? Freeing yourself from constraints and obstruction and power plays. I feel like embracing the unknown is going to get you out of that fear of judgment. And so, yeah, time to step in the world, and step into the world with curiosity, with optimism. It's a new sense of adventure. So trust the process, even if it isn't quite clear yet, or even if you're not completely in control. Trust yourself and dream big, and believe in the magic, and believe in new beginnings, right? You're stepping into the unknown, but that is really going to bring you growth. Let go of the fear. Let go of the fear, right? The Fool's journey is really about self-discovery and learning and growing. And sometimes the only way to learn is through experience, and sometimes discomfort or unfamiliar, right? So embrace the journey rather than focusing strictly on the outcome. All possibilities are, limitless possibilities ahead, right? Limitless possibilities. And again, this is an invitation to consider what it could be, or what it could have been, without all this weighing down by the past failures, or past doubts, or past expectations, or what you expected from those people, the support and all that. If you take that away from the equation, anything goes, ready for the new adventure, ready for new success, going out and doing new things, connecting with new people, finding new ways. Yes, it's, the Fool is a bit about, without a safety net, but at the same time, sometimes to be successful, we have to take risks. But overall, we have to trust ourselves as we navigate our choices and our decisions in our career. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here, for watching, for connecting to these readings. Gratitude to each and every one. I want to say that the magic word is trust yourself. Absolutely. Trust yourself. So if you're interested in putting your name in that for free reading, all you have to do is put trust yourself or I trust myself down below in the comment section, and be subscribed. Don't forget to be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week, Pisces. Take care. Bye-bye.